What's up, everybody? I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope everyone's taking care of themselves, getting good vitamins, getting good nutrition, getting exercise, all that good stuff. I hope everyone's finding time to get into the studio and get creative and get those creative muscles flexed. Overall, I hope everyone is having a good Sunday. We're going to jump right back into it again today, folks. We are working on some new material, some of it original, some of it cover material. Today, again, we're working on our Stone Temple Pilots meat plow cover, and we're learning how to mix with more depth. So I've got a number of reverb channels open here, and I'm basically going to jump right in and start looking at a brand new reverb that I recently got called PHOENIXVERB. And it is from the IZOTOPE company, Exponential Audio. And I have a Hall preset loaded up. That's what I have. I've got the keyword large Hall and preset large, neutral, wide. So as you can see, there's a ton of options in here. And I'm just going to jump in, as I've done with the previous couple of episodes, checking out the little plate and checking out the H reverb. I'm going to jump in and start hearing this by itself and just start kind of playing around with some of the reverb settings and kind of get it to a space where I like it. And then I'll just start hearing it in context and start mixing it with the rest of the sounds. So let's jump in. So as before, I'm going to go ahead and create my Hall, in this case, group. So that way I can start processing all of the, all of the channels at the same time and start soloing things and start hearing everything soloed. So to do that, we're going to create a group, Command G, and is the letter H taken up at this time? No, it's not. So we're going to say that is letter H for Hall. All of my global attributes are selected here. So now I can solo everything. So let's do it. For a day full of breakdowns, takes more than a meltdown to show us how. Throw attack on the road, stop the meat plow. Got a bullet today. I'm going a little heavier with the low end because in a large space, low end, it kind of builds up a little bit. So making it a little more realistic. I don't know if that's going to help me or hurt me later. We'll find out. You guys tell me in the comments how you would do it. Full wet. I like that. That sounds cool. There is an option here to make it nice and large as well, which is pretty sweet, I have to admit. So on the reverb attack side, you have these settings for reverb type, plate chamber hall, envelope attack, time, slope, reverb tail. You have these settings: reverb size, crossover frequency, low, mid, balance, dampening, damp factor. You can go narrow, normal, or super wide. Control the reverb time. I'm gonna make it a big haul. At least 4 to 5 seconds. I think 3.5 is pretty good. And then you got these early settings as well. I like it. Sounds great. Sounds freaking excellent. Let's save our work. That can get us into trouble if we don't do that often. And yeah, I love the nice, humongous UI. I think it's a great sounding reverb. I think it's awesome. So it's cool to hear what the mix sounds like coming out of a concert hall. You know what I mean? That's the idea behind this reverb. So now let's start to hear things in context. So we'll slowly bring the mix back in. We'll start seeing how much of this we actually want on the entire mix. Maybe we want it a lot. Maybe we want none of it, We'll see how it sounds in context. Plow. Got a bullet, but it ain't mine. They got these pictures of everything to break us down, yeah, to break me down. They make us hate and we make it bleed. I got a lover and yeah, she shows me how to understand, yeah, to understand. I got a brother and yeah, he shows me how to make amends, yeah, to make amends with it. Take a break from the mousetrap we call home. Takes more than a message to make me smile. I can feel when she kisses me sleep. That's not bad. I'm looking at this using the REQ frequency analyzer, and there's not a lot of low end sort of build up on the hall at the minute, and I don't have any filtering going on at all so far. That's what I was just about to look at, and yeah, it looks great. I mean, I don't hear anything that really troubles me. You know what I mean? And that's why I wanted to check it out. So, but now when the news is on, they got these pictures of everything to break us down, yeah, to break me down. They make us hate and we make it bleed. I got a lover and yeah, she shows me how to understand, yeah, to understand. I got a brother and yeah, he shows me us hate and we make it bleed. I got fine place for a day full of breakdowns. Takes more than a meltdown to show us how. Throw a tack on the road, stop the meat plow. Got a bullet, but it ain't mine. They got these pictures of everything to break us down, yeah, to break me down. They make us hate and we make it bleed. I got a lover and yeah, she shows me how to understand, yeah, to understand. I got a brother and yeah, he shows me how to make amends, yeah, to make amends with it. Take a break from the mousetrap we call home. Takes more than a message to make me smile. I can feel when she kisses me sleeping, but not when the news is on. They got these pictures of everything to break us down, yeah, to break me down. They make us hate and we make it bleed. I got a lover and yeah, she showed. Ooh. It's coming a long way, people. It's coming a long way. If you guys didn't notice the move I just made there, I just put the plate onto the snare as well, because why not? You know what I mean? And when you have it set up there, you don't have to set up the plate on your snare channel. Just set up the plate send on your snare and send it out to the plate as well. You know, and so it is poking through as well as the entire drum channel is poking through whenever I want it to. And right now there's nothing on the plate on the drum channel in particular. So I just wanted that plate to poke through on the snare just a little bit more. And you know, I'm continuing to do that. I'm continuing to push that boundary of, oh, it's way too much, and then dialing it back. And as soon as I tuck it back, it's just like, oh, it sounds great. Sounds great. To understand, yeah, to understand. I got a brother and yeah, he shows me how to make amends, yeah, to make amends with it. They got these pictures of everything to break us down, yeah, to break me down. They make us hate and we make it bleed. I got a lover and yeah, she shows me how to understand, yeah, to understand. I got a brother and yeah, he shows me how to make amends, yeah, to make amends with it. Okay, so great. It sounds awesome, sounds all juicy and wet, but wait, what if we don't want it to sound just like that, the entire way through the song, right? So when we have the song, we've got 4 minutes to tell a story. We've got 4 minutes to say, well, we want the mix to start in this space, and then maybe we want to go to this space, and then maybe to this space and this space. And kind of what I want to do is I want to toy around with the idea, and maybe it works out, maybe it doesn't, but I want to toy around with the idea of having it start out a little more upfront, a little more dry, and then it opening up as it gets bigger and as it's just start kind of bubbles up into more space. And especially as you get to that first hook and off into the second chorus, so in other words, I'm going to have the halls turned down. Okay. And the starting position of the hall reverb is going to be turned down. Right. So now that I've got it set to a level where I think, oh, it's nice and cool and exciting, I don't want this to be the sound of the song, the entire song. That's what is going to make this real interesting. Is I'm going to start off with there being no hall, and then as it gets later on into the song, I'm going to go ahead and automate some hall reverb into the mix. And so the way I'm going to do that is by clicking on, let's see, it is Command, Control. Pretty sure it is. No. It's one of these shortcuts, and I forget exactly which one it is, but I'm going to spread this out and see if I can remember it real quick. It is, no, not that one. Undo set to default. There it is. It is, yeah, it is Command and Control. Command and Control, and that Command and Control, and then click on the parameter that you're trying to automate, and that parameter will show in the automation lane. And so I'm going to go ahead and start looking at the hall reverb for this particular setup, and we'll start looking at automating this. So throughout this first part of the song, and then we can click on that. There we go. And we can go back and forth between the normal volume and the hall reverb automation volume. So very cool. So let's go ahead and get ready to record some automation. Just want to apply some automation really quickly, and just trying to, again, get a feel. Sometimes I forget exactly what these shortcuts are, and so I just want to take a minute sometimes and relearn exactly what they are, just to remind myself, because these workflows are invaluable once you really get them down pat. They can really speed up your workflow. So it doesn't seem that way right now, I know, but basically I'm just trying to remember. So go back and forth, between, like, okay, so Control, Command, and then you click on, the type of automation that you want to edit. So you can click on a particular parameter like this and start automating that parameter, right? So that's what's really great. And you can see, right, when this changes from overview to one of these options, then okay, in this particular send, I'm automating this send H level now, and that's that. So going into let's see. Going into the chorus or this first part, I want the send level down. And then as it approaches this first part of the song, got a bullet, but it ain't mine. They got these big. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn Hall off. Pictures of everything to break us down, yeah, to break me down. They make us hate and we make it bleed. I got a lover and yeah, she shows me how to understand, yeah, to understand. I got a brother and yeah, he shows me how to make amends, yeah, to make. All right, there we go. Got a bullet, but it ain't mine. They got these pictures of everything to break us down, yeah, to break. Yeah, so this drum moment's gonna start happening on the Hall reverb right here as the pre-chorus starts, and then it's gonna get even bigger. These pictures of everything to break us down, yeah, to break me down. They make us hate and we make it bleed. I got a lover and yeah, she shows me how to understand. All right, and I basically want to replicate that same sort of, just to start out at least here so that I know what I'm going for in terms of a little bit of a change of space for the Hall reverb. So we're going to make here we go, a consistent adjustment. And we're going to copy this down to each of the Hall reverb settings. So let's click on that. There we go. Very nice. Let's look at this Hall again. Click on that. Send level that. Very cool. Same with, and there we go, send level that. So there we have it. The same moments kind of happening across the song where the Hall just opens up, right? It starts from a kind of closed position and then the space starts to change as the song progresses. So, and I just pasted it in there because I knew what would happen, right? So there we have it. In short order, the same sort of concept where the Hall builds as the song builds has been applied to the send level for the Hall. So let's just hear this and hear what this sounds like. We got some other reverbs already in here, like room and whatnot, plate, but now we've got this Hall that comes in as well as the song progresses. Fine place for a day full of breakdowns. Takes more than a meltdown to show us how. Throw attack on the road, stop the meat plow. Okay, so that's up at 18. We might, because I can't really detect this change all that much, we might just make it a little more drastic. So take it up to about 20. Let's see if this is at 18, and I can kind of hear it nicely in there. Just want to make it not, but you see what I'm kind of getting at, and we don't have to belabor this too much, but you basically see that I'm trying to kind of build the song as I go. So, you know, as the song progresses forward, you know, I want the song to build up, the energy to build up, not just to be a static thing. So, that's what I'm doing here. That's the name of the game at the moment. It is finding those sort of taste elements, those mixing taste elements that you like and that you want to make happen. This is your world at this point. So whatever space you want to create, create it, you know. Whatever you want to build it. That's the name of the game right now. So, I'm going to make that bass happen actually a little more. I'm just making some quick on the fly adjustments. They got these pictures of everything to break us down, yeah, to break me down. They make us hate and we make it bleed. I got a lover and yeah, she shows me how. Oh yeah, that sounds so good. And so I'll tuck it back down after the choruses, but this gives me an idea, and I know I at least know to when I come back to this what I'm going for. And I can finish it up. I'm not going to finish it up right this second just because it's very time consuming, but I wanted to show you guys what my thinking was and what my plan was for using these reverbs. It wasn't just to set it up. It's not just to set these reverbs up and then forget about them. It's to set them up and then use them to taste. And so you're not going to want to taste. It's like eating a meal. You're not going to want to taste all the flavors at once. Well, maybe you do. Maybe you're the kind of person that wants to just mash everything up together and taste it all at once. But I'm a guy that likes to dig into each kind of thing and appreciate the subtlety of each flavor by itself a little bit. And so I want there to be some depth that is not there in one moment and then all of a sudden is there in another moment, and create these moments where these transitions happen and these things take you to another sort of time and space. So that's the whole idea, mixing with depth. Another video in the bank. This one appreciating the complexities of the exponential audio PHOENIXVERB by IZOTOPE. Check out their holiday bundle, depending on when you see this. You know, or look for upcoming sales, you know, depending on how many years down the track you see this. I mean, there's all the gear that I get, you know, I'm learning as much as I can about it. And I'm also, I'm getting it at an incredible, you know, discount. And it's just one of those things that this is a fantastic time for producers and for making music, because there's all sorts of tools out there. There's all sorts of content out there that teaches you how to use it. I'm learning more about how to use it and when I want to use it and why I would want to use it and all that good stuff. So, exponential audio, PHOENIXVERB by IZOTOPE. And we did what we came to do. So, until next time.
pictures of